officially day 3. I had some difficulty yesterday. I had to ford a brook to turn into a river because of the rain, and it's been raining the past couple days, so my feet have been wet, and when my feet get wet, I get athlete's foot. So I've been battling that. I've also been battling some thigh chafe. So what I did is I don't know what time it is. It's about 10:45 now. I spent a late morning just relaxing a little bit and letting whatever needs to heal. So I feel a little better. Feet feel pretty good, and my thigh chafe is manageable at this point. I gotta tell you though, the privies in Connecticut are some of the best privies I've ever been to. Now, this is from limited experience, being only hiking New York, and New York privies are stinky death boxes. But the privies here in Connecticut, wow, very nice. And also there are a ton of shelters in Connecticut, a ton. You can't go more than maybe 6 or 7 miles without running into at least one shelter, which has a privy, or a campsite, which I stayed at today, which has a privy, and a water source, which is a river or a stream or something that you can get water, which is less than, I don't know, 50 yards away. So pretty good. It rained like the dickens last night, big time. The OES Cuban Mac Cat Deluxe held up perfectly. Got a little scared, but it manned up. What else? Oh wow, something went crash boom in the night, like boom. I mean, the bass hit me in the chest. It was insane. Woke me up, woke my neighbors up, who are section hikers, right next to me, and wow, that was pretty insanity. It was raining a lot at that point in time, and I think a tree dislodged and fell, and it was really close, really close. So that's all I got for you right now. I'm coming to a stream. You can see that. Yeah, hopefully it comes in. And I'm going to continue on. It's an easy day today because of my ailments, because of a athlete's foot I've got to keep under control, and the crotch rot that I also have to keep under control. I'm only going about 9.5, 10 miles today. But then I'm going to put in 2 14-mile days and then an 8-mile day, and that should get me into town. Look at that thing. Identify that thing. Whoa. Are you nasty? That's really cool though. Wow. Well, this stretch of trail is kind of boring, so I figured I'd do a little gear check with you guys. It's I'm over 25 miles in the 116-mile trek so far. Figured I'd let you let you know how everything's holding up. Z-Packs Blast 30 seems to be holding up just fine. The rain cover is great. The Z-Packs envelope, large clothing bag, beautiful. The Z-Packs food bag held out phenomenally. My food bag, it was kind of packed still because I have 6 days worth of food, so last night was about 5 days worth of food still in there, and I only could fold it a couple times and then clip it shut, and then I hung it. It rained like the dickens last night, and everything in it was dry and nothing got in, so props, Joe. My Innovate shoes seem to be working out well. What else? Oh, Relax was having some problems. He went from using a bladder to using the water bottles and the front pouches, using Z-Packs pouches, and they were hitting him in the face because they were a little too high, and then when you lowered it a little bit, they're kind of banking forward, which is what I've noticed when I try to bring this a little bit lower. So he basically cursed it the first day, and then near the end of the first day and the beginning of the second day, he was kind of getting used to it. and then he bent over to tie his shoes and they fell out again, so he cursed him again. So I think he's going back to the water bladder. What else? The Groda knife. So far it looks like we're going to have to get back with Jose Diaz at Diaz Tools and tell him he might want to look for more rust resistant steel for a bushcraft type knife. I know he's in Washington, and maybe it doesn't rain that much here in the AT. I've been here for 2 full days and it's rained 3 times already. So the knife is starting to rust up a little bit. I'm sure he could fix it when I send it back to him. It's a prototype knife, so he wanted to get my take on it. So I told him I'd just take it for 100 miles, see how the thing lasts. The other thing I used it for was to cut a banana. I wiped it clean and put it back in a sheath. Next time I unsheathed it, bam, it was some black residue and it was rusty. I don't know, man. So, see how that works out the rest of the trip. And my gaiters, my right gaiter, the elastocord, seems to be coming undone a little bit. So, hopefully it makes it to town. I got some extra elastocord, but I don't want to put it on if I don't have to. Spot communicator. I've been checking in with my cell phone every once in a while at the forums, let people know I'm okay and let them know what's going on. It looks like this thing's shooting out a signal. It's not today. I'm in dense brush, so I tried a few shots and it wasn't working out. C'est la vie. It's gonna happen sometimes. And I think that's about it. Oh, the Dynamo wind pans from Montbell. Awesome. Yep, it got really cold last night and I threw them on. Bada bing, bada boom. My legs were fine. It is colder than I thought it would be out here, just because of the recent weather phenomenon. It's been warmer earlier, so I didn't bring any long sleeve shirts. Should have. But the Adams 40-degree custom burrow top quilt, I just modified it and turned it into a sweater. It worked out fine. So when you need something, you just make it. Speaking of which, the top quilt, Adam Man, it is awesome. It's gotten colder than I thought it would be, and I thought that the drawstring closure would have let heat out and my feet would get cold. Not the case. Not the case. Absolutely not. And my Yeti underquilt is always spectacular. Yes, it is. And my Traveler is working out fine. Hung it a little cockeyed a couple nights ago. It's getting a little bit of a calf ridge. Fixed that problem last night. And I got a lot of things with me. What else? Oh, and the Papa Smurf bug stock for the second night in a row is phenomenal. He must be using the Joann's fabric tool, bug net, fabric, whatever, because a lot of people say tool's brittle. I find that not to be the case. Not as brittle as people are saying. So if this thing makes 100 miles, I'd be impressed. Oh, alert, alert. I have a problem. Because it's colder than I thought it would be, it's taking longer for my water to boil, and I am wasting more fuel than I thought I would be wasting. I only brought 8 ounces of fuel with me. Thank God Relax gave me, he topped me off a couple nights ago, because I don't think I'd have enough fuel. I think I'm going to run out of fuel a day or two before I end this entire trek. So I'm burning about 3/4 to an ounce of fuel instead of a half an ounce that I predicted. That's what you get when you predict. So that's going to be a problem later on. When I'm in town, I probably have to grab myself a bottle of heat. I prefer denatured alcohol, but it is what it is. I'll take what I can get. I probably just need another 3 ounces to get me through the rest of the trip, but we'll see. Alright, I better shut up because I'm burning precious battery life and precious memory card. But that's where I stand today. The morning of day 3 of the charity hike. H3 Initiative, hammock hiking for humanity. Hooah! I've seen this sign a couple of times. I figured it's worth mentioning. This looks like a hostel of some sort, Bearded Woods. Looks like it's rather new. One of a kind bunk and dines over Northwest Connecticut from May 15th to September 15th. Shuttle to and from trail, hot shower, clean bed, laundry, and family style dinner. Prepared by Big Lou. All inclusive, $50. Dinner by 7. Call Hudson. Anytime by 5:30 p.m. So, and the number to call is 860-480-2966 for those of you who would need these services. Alright, for those of you, and you know who you are, who said Connecticut was flat, I say I saw flat Connecticut for 5 miles. That was it. Oh, and here is Connecticut's version, it looks like, of the lemon squeezer. That's pretty cool. So let's see if I can get a shot of me going in it. Woo! Here's a viewpoint a little bit before Pine Brook Swamp Shelter, which I'm probably going to stop for lunch. As you notice the overcast, well, she has started to drizzle again as I'm at the top of this lookout point. But I figured I'd give you the shot because I live dangerously. I am Danger Monkey, and that's how I roll. Alright, let me get to that shelter before it really starts to come down. This is Hang Glider's View. On my way to Belter's Campsite. I'm about 2.5 miles away from Belter's Campsite now. Look at those mountains in the distance. That's pretty cool. Still a drizzly, nasty day, but you know what? It's keeping it cool. So my thigh chafe is under control as of today. No issues. I'm sure you wanted to know exactly how I was doing about that. Here's the trail. That's in front of me. And you see that over there? Yeah, I just hiked that. That's all done. Alright, continue on. My dogs are barking. I made it. I pick up my hiking pole. I made it to Belter's Campsite. Let's give you a little panoramic view. Alright, as you can see, it's like a pine forest, and if you look up, you can see the upwards. That looks like Widowmaker Central to me. Everywhere I look up, I see a branch that's just going to own me later on tonight, because I anticipate the winds to be picking up a little bit tonight, because they've been picking up steadily all day. So it's 4 o'clock, 4:10. I made it here rather quickly. I'm going to go check the map and see if there's anything closer, or maybe I'll stealth near a stream or something. Because, yeah, I think you might lose me tonight if I stay here. If you are a ground dweller, this is a perfect place. If you are a hammocker, I don't know about this one. Alright, I will keep you abreast of the situation as soon as I figure it out. Well, me actually taking a video of that Bearded Wood signs must have been a foreshadowing. There's no way I'm going to make it anywhere near somewhere I can camp tonight. It's really coming in hard. You can see that. It's just nasty dark clouds. And I don't know, the next water source is kind of far. And well, I'm packing it in. I'm not packing it in from the hike. I called the Bearded Woods, and he's going to come pick me up. I'm just going to stand here for like a half an hour and see what happens. So if they're allowed me to take video of the place, I will, and that would be pretty cool. It's my first hostel stay. Let's see how it goes. So I'm here at the Bearded Woods, a little hostel for the night. Just talking to the guy, Hudson. He says that the weather's gonna be crappy all week. Go figure. but tonight's gonna be the worst of it. So I think I made a good decision in coming here. Here is the downstairs where you stay. Here's where I'm staying this evening. Seems like I'm the only one tonight. Maybe that'll change. My bottom bunk. And I'm gonna get showered up here. It's a little dark. Let me turn this on. Bam. Showers. Poopery. And that's me. Hey. So, does this turn on? Yeah, there I am. Alright. Dinner is in about a half an hour, so I'm gonna get washed up and go upstairs. Peace.